I'm preparing for the cold. So I should put on a different coat on top of this too, probably. It feels like there's a chill in the air. And what I got on is the essence of a lightweight um, sweatshirt. So it might not be enough. But if I cover up my ears, maybe it'll be all right. But my hands are cold. Anyway, this is Lou. It's October 10th. Man, time is getting away from me. Okay, so I'm going to turn this around. I think I'll be able to see what you can see. There. So this is what I look like. I thought maybe that might help because I'm preparing for the chill. But I do see the sun peeking in. Yes, I think I have short-term memory loss because I'm sitting here wondering, okay, well, did I tell him the date? I think I did. A third of the month is gone. It's craziness. Craziness. We're in the last quarter. Oh, good. The sun is out past the house here. I don't want to be shivering because my whole body just clenches up. Ah, it feels good. Ah. I'm afraid that my keys are probably not going to be charged. It sounded like I need to put them on a charger at night. I haven't done that yet. It is a cute little car. Okay. Well, should I go against my dad's grid? My dad would say, turn right and go straight. I'm fixing to go for a walk, okay? I'm out in the yard. And the sun is shining. So which way should I go? It's going to be in the way. I'm going to go turn right and go straight. Pay attention to the road. You know, I heard something on a video. I've been watching a lot of videos, you know, or some. Anyway, this guy was talking about not hunching over your back. In other words, people look down at the road in front of them, and it tends to make maybe like your posture messes up because of that. So anyway, what he was saying, I don't know if he was a doctor or what. He must have been of some sort. But anyway, he said to look out in front of you about 15 feet. You know, practice looking out in front of you about 15 feet, and then you can see all around, and it brings your neck up, so you're not in a permanent slump. Okay. Now, I do tend to fall if I trip. I don't want to do that. And you know what? I'm not walking with a stick. I would like a staff, a really nice staff. So for I guess you can't be parading a jewel that big around, so it would have to be a fake jewel. You know, real nice big stone, crystal. I don't want much. But you know, those wizard staffs, still, you could just carve something really nice in the top. But something that goes over your head, okay? So I'm talking with my hands. Change. Okay, so the staff goes way over your head, okay? And you're just holding on to it. You got it? I can't see. So here's my hand. All right. So you're grabbing it about here, but it's, you know, it's in your arm's in the upright position. Okay, like I'm going to wave at somebody, maybe. Let's see. Okay, I hope you can see because I can't see. There you are. Gonna walk in the shade here. Yeah, it feels pretty good. This is the sidewalk up here that has that lip on it. So anyway, that seems to be good advice. Look about 15 feet ahead. So it brings your neck up. And you see what's coming. Plus what's around you. Like right now I'm doing that sidewalk that's uplifted and that tree limb just got me in the head. So I wasn't looking up. Oh, and we have our vines. They're coming over again. See? Hello, guys. If you get out here far enough, they'll grab you. Because they got thorns that are hooks. They are blackberry bushes. Blackberry vines. I'm just going to stay within the block. Wonder how far it is to walk a block. You know, maybe it's a square block. I don't know. Two nice rows with fairly nice sized backyards. And especially for the person who's got to take care of it, it's nice that it's not as big as it could be. And it's not as small as it could be. Okay, I'm gonna see about running under this tree. I'm just gonna keep on going. Can you guys see anything up above me? That was above me. I can keep track of how many times I go around the block. And I wonder how much that is. But I can't find out until I get off here. So I will have to remember how many blocks. Well, no, there's not going to be very many. Not right now, anyway. I need to make sure I drink a bunch of water. I haven't been watching all these videos, some of them, you know, but I see on there something about this will kill you, and it looks like it's drinking water. But it is true, if you drink contaminated water, it could. But see, I didn't open it up because I've been looking at a lot of different videos, and I don't have the time to just look at videos, right? You need to be at least learning from them. But it is good to also have, what's the words I want to use? Entertainment. I guess I should keep walking. Entertainment. The human mind needs to be entertained, right? So I need to figure out how to bring you entertainment. Bring myself entertainment. This tree's still got its leaves. You know, I don't think that the leaves should be off yet. However, I was surprised at that one tree. It's snaky. Okay. That's a cute little Subaru. And it's black. Okay, I'm gonna go around. Maybe I should stay on the same block. but it is chilly. And that tree is unique. I'm going to show you the tree, okay? I've shown you this tree before. Oh, I gotta not get in their driveway. I just want to show it as it's grown quite a bit. I was about to get in their space. Anyway, it's a nice tree. This is his canopy. And then there's the branches. I'm trying to think sideways. Anyway, beautiful trees. I was having weird thoughts. I'm up here, I'm looking at the leaves over there blowing. And I was thinking about how I wonder what it was doing where Matilda is. Here, I'm going to let you see. Maybe you can see. I don't know if you can. There's shimmering going on over there, okay? That's the leaves blowing in the wind. And then I was just thinking about what messages are blowing in the wind. Strange thing to think about, huh? Do. Let's see. Should I go around the same way or should I go across the street? Or maybe I'll just walk down the same street. That way I'm close to the house. This tree has a good little shape to it too. If you look at it, it does a lot of swirling. I need to get out of the road. I'm not paying attention to my surroundings. I should do that. So anyway, they're parking over there. I'm glad the sun is out. I was expecting to come out here into the cold, so I'm probably dressed appropriate, thank goodness. Can you see me a little close? Okay, let's see. I'm gonna put my hand through it a little better. There. Maybe that'll help. These trees will look nice when they're older, and they won't be right down on the vehicles and the people. Okay. Okay, let's go back here a little bit. I was talking about the trees, not realizing where I'm at, okay? That's my little car. It's a cute thing. It really is. It's a wonderful thing. As long as nobody squishes me. I've driven little cars. I like little cars because you're down on the ground and you know where you are. However, I don't know if my hips and my body will want me to go up and down so. But it looks like I won't have any problem. I haven't been taking any pain pills, but I am feeling something going on in there. in my hip. So over there, more and more leaves are missing. I see a lot of white barked trees. But I still see a lot of green. I think those are leaves that haven't turned yet. Anyway, it's going to be beautiful, is what they say. So I've just come right back down the same street on the sidewalk. So I've lost track of any time of just going around the block. I went around once. And I've been up and down a couple, I think. You know, that was a real good idea, Linda. I think it was you. So I need to know, I guess I just will have to go to the children's section at the library, find something. But see, if I write it myself, I don't have to ask anybody for copyrights. Do I have to do that? Because I was gonna, I thought about reading other things, but children's books should be easy. And I do want to read to children. And so that cuts out the big long wait of writing it yourself and finding a way to publish it and all that good stuff. I just like to talk a lot, but I could write down my thoughts, but I think that that's a good idea. If there's some good, something that children will love, that's a good moral, that teaches us something good, not evil. Not that everything's evil, but if you look around, what is it all? Yeah. It's a big old battle. All the time. We do need to get prepared for what's coming. They said, this is somewhere, where would this be before I go repeating it? It's a prophecy of the last days. And it's talking about there will be blood running in the streets. I figure there's already blood running through the streets, but if you read in that little Book of Mormon, I'm not talking about the full Book of Mormon. I'm talking about inside the Book of Mormon. Is comprised of 15 parts, okay? And so there in the back, if you had a paperback or a solid back, whatever, if you had the book, then it's towards the back, the Book of Mormon. And then there's another book called the Book of Moroni. And then there's another book called Ether. I mean, those I have read to a point. I think I've, it's been a while. So I'm thinking that I need to, I'm going to go around this block over here. I need to go back and finish Ether. And I'll have to, I remember some things about Ether. It's really, you learn a lot in that book. But nevertheless, what I was trying to say is there is a book called the Book of Mormon in the back of the Book of Mormon. Okay, so Mormon is the historian. He was a historian. He was, there is stories that you learn about him from when he was 10 years old. When he was 10 years old, this guy came over to him, which was a man of God, and told him, he says, I perceive that you are a sober child. I think he already knew who he was. That's what's written. He told him, he said, I'm going to try to remember what he told him, okay. He told him, I don't remember it all. I need to go read that. And paraphrasing is not always good, but the whole point was what? Okay, Mormon is very special, that's what. And so the book that comprises 15 different books is named after him because he put it together, okay? He abridged records. So I got to the long story made short. Because he, from the age of 10, was told, do not preach to these people, just observe. Observe, and then you're going to go, when you're 24 years old, you're going to go to this one particular place, and you're going to get the records from inside. Okay, I hope I'm not getting confused because there's a place for that. I kind of spaced off into something else. But no, that is what he said. He told him, don't preach to these people. It will be for naught. And see, he was just a little 10-year-old kid at that point. But at 16, he was leading the armies because of how tall he was, how big he was. He was large in stature. That was Mormon. And I've got a picture that's a rendition of what he could look like. But it shows this guy dressed in the garb of that day, and he's sitting, he must be engraving because that's how these plates were. They were engraven. But he's going through records and taking out and putting in the Book of Mormon, okay? But this is way back. When? Let's see. I am not positive, about the picture, what year it would be back then. But I'm trying to think about, like, Jesus, okay? Where is he in the picture? I like this tree. See, I will lose my thought. Where is Mormon? Mormon is the one abridging the records towards the end. And in the end, I think those battles was like 421 AD, okay, after the death of Christ. 421 is when the final battles were, before he died. Because what was going on was, it always was going on. There was always trouble between the older brothers and the younger brothers. And that's what starts everything, because they all went into their own tribes. You got your leader, and you got your wife, and you got your children, and then whoever comes into your tribe that you let in, you become a tribe. What does that mean? It's a bigger sense of family, is what it is. You belong to the same tribe, you're family. You know what I'm saying? In a secondary sense, I don't know if that makes any sense either. Nice little palm tree. I know I started to say something to Linda, but I don't know what it was. Something about it was a good idea. Oh. Okay. Daffodil. That's the name of this road here. This one that goes up and down the whole thing. Okay, like down there. All the trees. Love the trees. Now I'm gonna fall over. Okay. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh no, that tree's awful low. Okay, I'm gonna go out to the road. I wasn't really even paying attention, so thank goodness somebody was. I do have the spirit with me. I know that sounds weird. See the trees? Okay, so we talked to Dad a couple of days ago. I think as time goes. Yesterday was Philip's birthday. Nancy made him a really super meal. She's a really good cook, good in the kitchen. I could learn lessons from her. Well, hello. That's okay. At least he's very nice. I used to raise German Shepherds.
Oh, very cool.
Okay, well, I'll let you go. You got yourself a nice little baby there.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Congrats. That's what I would say. That's a lot of work. So much work. Okay. Do, 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 do. I know I sing that a lot, don't I? I've got to get on to a different song. Well, I get closer up. I like that song. But see, I had not heard it really. I might have heard it, but not seen who was singing it. And then I saw a cover of it done by Jack Black. Oh my. Yeah. Listen to that song by Jack Black. What's the name of the song? Because I had it. Oh, my back. More Than Words, okay? The name of the song is called More Than Words. And he enacts it pretty well as he's singing it. Now, surely he's the one singing it. Because I've heard it now since, by these other people. The ones who did it originally, I think. But it didn't sound the same. So there was a guy with an acoustic guitar. They were sitting on stage. They were just sitting around, like they weren't worried about an audience or anything. I'm walking to the end of this little road here. I'm paying attention. I'm going to turn back around. And this time I'm going to probably stop. I should just stay on this side of the road. That tree, look at it. It's crooked. Maybe they were talking about kids back there. Okay, well, I know I didn't go very far, but my back is telling me I need to stop. Okay, that's what it was, Linda. I remember it was children's books, okay? Reading children's books. So I might have finished that little conversation. Just saying. I'd like to find something really simple that little children could get something out of that would teach them something good. You know, and the outcome of the little book. I don't know. I've got these little birdies in my head right now. Okay, I'm seeing little birdies. You can't listen to everything little birdies tell you. Little children are not capable of sin. Okay, so they don't think these things up by themselves. If something weird's going on, something weird's going on. Do you understand? I'm still walking. I got back to the house and I wasn't ready to shut up. Because on the porch, if I'm talking on the porch, then there's a guy there that can hear me. So I have to be careful. And then I have my room upstairs. Just don't want to interrupt anybody, and you don't want to. I mean, anything I put on here is out there for everybody, so that's not really a point. Yeah, I'm gonna get to the end of this road. I'm gonna turn around and go back, and I'm gonna go upstairs to my room. But I was wondering about reading something, and that would be something good to read. You know, and it would be simple, so I wouldn't have to worry about putting myself to sleep. You know, what I was reading that put me to sleep, it wasn't that it was boring. It was that I didn't know how to pronounce all those words. I didn't know what they meant, and it was stumbling blocks, okay? Stumbling blocks. To me, it caused confusion in my brain because I was trying to understand this and that. And as I did that, my brain shut me down. It said, "No, we're done. you are not taking in anymore." Do you understand anything what I said? It's kind of weird. So, I mean, there's nothing wrong with waking me up if that happens because it just happened by accident, not on purpose. There's my beautiful little car. My little black car. But it looks more like a charcoal gray. Let's see, I'll come down here and put it that way. Okay, I don't know what you can see. Can you see the car? That word right there on the side window says faith. It's going up and down. I don't know what that other thing is. What does that say? Compustar. Compustar. Auto security. Anyway, it's a nice little car. And I guess when the alarm goes off, it's pretty bad. So I guess I'll have to figure that out. Nobody's in the house downstairs, I don't think. So I'll take you in with me. I need to sit down. So I need a chair out here. I need a bench in the neighborhood. Ow. I do like the decorations. I think they're worthy of showing. The Summers. Oh, did I show you these guys? I did, didn't I? The little jack-o'-lantern and spider and scarecrow. Little teeny scarecrow. Okay. Go in. The cat that's in my room is over by the door, okay, to go out in my room. And when I went to go out, on my back, okay, I gotta sit down. Okay. Oh. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, I do like to complain, don't I? I'm sorry. I don't mean to. I do need to go to the grocery store. I need to make a list. I think it's about time I threw my bread away that hadn't gone bad. I bet it's gone bad by now, but yeah, I can't believe it lasted as long as it did. I'm not kidding you. I had it a long time. And so maybe I should go look and see if it's any good. That was, I really shouldn't have like sandwiches, bread, and stuff like that. But you do need to eat. Okay, so that needs to be weighed into the factor. But is there anything good? Are you going to get anything good from that? Like if you have a hot dog and you use a bun, are you going to get something good nutritionally out of that situation? It's like a taco in a bowl. I like that. And then I don't have to worry about the shell. One tortilla, I believe, is 30 grams of carbs. So you just need to pick and choose, like this, I'm going to pick on the Big Mac, but I don't really know everything. So I'm not trying to pick on the Big Mac. What I'm saying is, in a Big Mac, there's 3 layers of bread. Is there not? So you've got 3 layers of bread. And then what have you got? You've got 2 patties, 2 all beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, I don't know. Anyway, it sounds wonderful. Just take out that middle bread. You do need something to hold it together, But there are ways to use less carbs if you have that problem, where you need to worry about that. Yes, I'm staring down at my phone. I'm in a dark room. And I should eat, and I do have some boiled eggs. I got 2 boiled eggs. And I think she's got more up here. I could make a little egg salad. And I don't mind eating the egg salad without the bread. So sometimes when you're looking at the cost factors of things, bread's not cheap either, As far as I know, I think I'm the only one with a blood sugar problem here. There's a lot of things that taste so good. And then in your choices, you don't have to get rid of carbs. I feel like I got a hair on my nose. I don't have the answers. And I definitely lost it because I went without the metformin. However, I'm still just not really thinking I want to do metformin. But I understand there's people that want to use metformin, probably, for cancer. I'm not sure, because it has something to do with the blood sugar, because cancer loves sugar. I guess it changes your blood or something. I'm guessing, people, okay? And yes, I should take my glasses off. Maybe I will. I'm not sure if that'll hold up. I'm going to put you against something. Yeah. Take my glasses off. Okay. You guys got pen and paper out? No warning. Depending on who you are, Helaman 10. Find Helaman 10. It's in the Book of Mormon. And it is a book called Helaman, I guess, because it's Helaman 10. I feel like I got hairs on my face. Okay. Try to remain in the game here. Helaman 10 is about the sealing power. So maybe those of you who have already been members of the church, but you're not really active, or you're not, I know I look terrible, I've got oil all over my hair. I don't know. There's all kinds of emotions to do with the church, and different misconceptions. Not just misconceptions, but then there are those who are so angry with the church that they're out spreading all kinds of crap that it really isn't true. You have to see the whole big old picture. Okay, so I was going away somewhere, wasn't I? I feel like I would take this thing out of my hair and let you just see my oily hair. And then I need to just go in there and just put a whole bunch on there. And then I need to scrub it out. But right now I'm letting it soak in. And the thing is, it's the castor oil that I need to be having. I mean, she's saying that just like, I'm so glad, but that's what I used. I used 100% organic coconut oil. But it was solidify. It solidifies at 74 degrees. 75 degrees is if it isn't already melted, it will into an oil. So what did I say that for? I'm just trying to tell you people there's a way you can make your own medicine, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And I wish it wasn't so hard that they have so many dadgum rules. They shouldn't, there should be no powers over anybody over pot. And make it free. So no one's got to worry about it. Or it's basically not necessarily making it free, because it costs money to grow. But if you grow it outside and you prepare the soil ahead of time, you've got your light, you've got your sunshine. They say that the pot's stronger, that the effect is stronger being grown outside. There's a longer season. You don't stop it. When you're growing inside, I guess they're doing something every 3 months. Sometimes they got it rotating, and it's every 2 months. Something's going on. Something's changing into something else. Flower. How does that work? Anyway, something's changing into something. When you first begin, they're babies. And so they're getting different nutrients, and they're just growing, okay? They're just spreading into more branches and stuff like that. They're getting prepared for what's coming, because after 2 months of all that, see, I'm talking off the top of my head, but this makes sense to me, everything changes. It's kind of like you've got a baby, and then you get them through adolescence and stuff, and then they're into, young adulthood, and then they're into full manhood. I'll put it like that. There's just, I might have made it a little stretch there. But, so we got babies, and then we got teenagers, and then we got young men, and then we've got the cream of the crop, the one who's been around. And how does that relate on the plant? I'm not sure. but it does, because maybe that's how good it turns out. Because you could grow something and it doesn't turn out. It doesn't turn out that good. Or it has problems. It has all kinds of problems. But I do have hair in my face. But also to harvest it at just the right time. Just the right time. And there are tricks. There's tricks that they know. I don't know when you put it in, but you add brown sugar sometimes. You probably stir it all up with something, dissolve it real good, and then pour it in their water. Trying to get more crystal on your flour, I think, is what that's all about. So anyway, my point is there's different stages of growth, but I covered the human being versus the plant. Because you've got a baby boy, and then you've got an adolescent, and then you've got someone who's kind of on the cusp of being a man, but he's young and he doesn't know a lot of stuff yet, okay? So he'd be learning. Sometimes he'd be falling down, breaking his nose. Understand me? We make mistakes when we're young, and we pay for them all our lives sometimes. That be men and women, boys and girls. Anyway, that's enough about that. What time is it? Okay. It's time for the kids to come home. So I guess I'm going to have to go upstairs. And I don't have my water down here. I did have tea earlier. You guys will have to go with me upstairs. Or maybe I'll just get off here for a little bit. And find something to eat and go potty. That's what I should do. The kids are here. All right. Goodbye, y'all. Love you. Let me see what's the number. I'll wait for 33.